Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're doing all about the ASU area of Tempe. Welcome back to the channel, guys. We're talking all about the ASU area of Tempe here. So you can see right behind us, this is Old Main right here, one of the most
So
historic
you should probably
buildings.
tell them we are on the campus of ASU right now.
We are on the campus of ASU, and right behind us is the fountain. That's Old Main, one of the most historic buildings here on the ASU campus.
So ASU is one of the bigger universities, well, in Arizona anyway, but also in the country, isn't it?
Yep, usually depending on how you measure it, it's top 3 to top 5 largest universities in the entire
By
country.
student count, right?
By student count, yeah, because ASU has multiple different campuses, as well as both in-person and online and combination courses too. So they do have a lot of online students, which helps lead to those numbers. But they do have the main campus here in Tempe. They also have the downtown Phoenix campus, as well as the Skysong campus, as well as the East campus. So they have 4 real main campuses and other tertiary spots around the valley and around Arizona in general that
Well, and
they
they
work
also
with.
have the medical campus, right? Or is that downtown?
That's downtown too.
Okay.
So they have the medical campus, which they actually share with the University of Arizona down there. And then also downtown, they have several grad student programs, such as journalism and engineering, and some other stuff down there as well. Grad campuses are right here in Tempe as well for law and some other stuff. Kind of feels like an urban sprawl, like a mini city almost. Which
Well,
is
it
real
really
nice.
is. I mean, by the time all the students come into town, I mean, we're talking, what, another 20, 30,000?
More than that. If you count undergrads just here, I believe at Tempe campus, between students and faculty is over 50,000.
Wow, okay, that's a lot.
It is. So ASU is a wonderful little area, tons of opportunities for jobs through education itself, as well as being right next to Tempe Town Lake and having all those businesses there. There's a ton of other businesses all around Tempe area right by ASU that
Yeah,
take
I didn't
advantage.
realize there was a lot of high-tech companies that are located in Tempe.
Yep. There's a lot of them are taking advantage of the school here as well and the other education, grad students and things of that nature, which leads to a lot of opportunity, as well as the central location within the valley. We're minutes from Sky Harbor Airport,
Yeah.
very close to downtown. There's the light rail system here that can take you further into Tempe, as well as over into downtown Phoenix to the airport, many other destinations, which makes it very easy to get around. It's one of the few spots that actually has some pretty decent public transport in the valley.
Yeah, so like who likes living in Tempe? Well, obviously, if you're associated with the university and education, this would be a huge benefit to you or a huge attraction. But there's also, as Josh mentioned, there's a lot of financial businesses that have moved in and insurance businesses that have moved into the area. So a lot of people like living in Tempe for that reason, so that they can be close to their jobs. A lot of people like it just because it's so close to everything. I mean, like you said, it's just minutes from Sky Harbor Airport. We're 10, 15 minutes from downtown Scottsdale. So it's really kind of a very centrally located community within the whole Phoenix metro area.
Yep, in terms of housing, most of the houses here are a little bit older. Most were built in the 50s, 60s, and early 70s. So you have that, and then those are going to be a little bit less expensive than the stuff a bit north of us in Scottsdale, Arcadia, PV,
Well, even
areas
in
like
even
that.
in South Tempe. So there's a ton of different opportunities, but the homes right around the campus here, as Josh mentioned, are going to be a little bit older. There's a lot of investors that like to buy them because they like to rent them to students. There's a lot of student parents that like to buy them because then they can give their students a place to live. Yep. And then obviously there's just people that just love the area and just want to be able to live close to work and all the amenities of the the Tempe area.
Yep. All right, let's head right into the map section so we can show you guys exactly where we are and all the highlights of the area.
Yeah, good idea.
So looking at the map here, ASU is just south of Tempe Town Lake. It's going to be just to the east of downtown Phoenix, just south of Scottsdale, and just to the west of Mesa, located right in the heart of Tempe. Well, at least in the northern heart of Tempe. But zooming in on the ASU campus here, ASU is kind of like a large square. Zooming in more here, the main campus is going to be bordered by Mill to the west, Rural to the east, and then to the north it's going to be bordered by University, but it does go a bit past that all the way up to Rio Salado. And then to the south, it's going to be bordered by Apache Road here. So all this section in the middle is going to be ASU. Now let's go to a satellite view here. And again, this is specifically, we're talking about ASU's Tempe campus. So some of the noteworthy features right around ASU, you have Hayden Butte, which is also known as A Mountain. As you can see right here, let's zoom in. There's the big A right there on the mountain that gets painted every year by the students. You'll also have the football stadium just right next to it. The basketball stadium also right next to the football stadium. And then the baseball area is over to the right as well. Now, to the north, we do have Tempe Town Lake, as well as all the businesses right in that area. Along the western side is going to be a lot of high-rise living, apartments and condos. To the south end, on the southwest corner, right by where Mill turns into Apache on this bend, this is going to be the ASU Gamage Auditorium. The ASU Gamage is a fantastic area and facility where they have many Broadway level plays going all throughout, as well as many other theatrical events going on there. Now, ASU is a large campus. It is one of the largest by student count universities in the country. And with that, there's also a ton of students undergrad who will be living or staying, at least during the school year, here right in Tempe. So what does that mean for your housing options? Well, housing here is going to, you have a mix of single family homes. Most of them are going to be a bit older, built between the 50s and the 80s, as well as a lot of urban style living being right in the campus area here. From high-rise urban living to smaller apartment complexes and other townhomes and things of that nature, with a lot of new builds still going up. Now, to give you an idea of what some of the housing looks like here, let's go jump in right over here. So most of these homes are going to have carports. Some have been updated with garages in place of where the carports were. And a lot of them have also generally been updated or rebuilt. As you can see right here on the left, they are most likely going through a rebuild right here. And as you can see, this is going to be a garage that they're converting. So you do have a lot of opportunity here if you do want to get an older property and then update it to something nice and new. One of the other benefits of homes in this area being so close to ASU is that if you are looking for a rental property, renting here would be an excellent idea, as with the ASU here, you can easily rent to students or teachers or other things of that nature. Now, to give you an idea of what some of the urban style living looks like, let's take a look here. So this is West 6th. These are apartment and condos that they have available right next to ASU. ASU is going to be just to the east, right down here. If you see those buildings, that's going to be the ASU campus, as well as many other apartment style complexes all throughout. There's numerous other high-rise options and other urban living options all throughout. So depending on exactly what you're looking for in this area, if you are students or are working right in the ASU area, or just like being around the college campuses, there's tons of different options all here for you. And plus, there's a lot of business opportunity too, whether you work on the campus, whether you work at one of the high-tech industries right around or along Rio Salado, or even in one of the numerous businesses over to the left. If you see all of this area just to the left of the campus, bordering the 143, these are all going to be different businesses and business centers over here. One other nice thing is down Mill Avenue, there's tons of shopping and dining. Let's go take a look right now for you guys. As you can see, all along this road, you're going to have bars, dining options, different shopping options, which is right next to ASU, which makes it very nice and convenient. And then one of the nice things being right on ASU is you do have the light rail system going through. So whether you're trying to get from one part of Tempe to another, or if you're trying to go and get from Tempe over to Phoenix, the light rail will have you covered. Now, the light rail is basically what it sounds like. It is a light rail system, kind of like a tram or a train, just much smaller than a usual train. You can see the tracks here that go through. This way, the metro is going to the west is going to go take you to Phoenix. To the east is going to go take you to the north side of ASU and then over to the eastern parts of Tempe or Mesa. And then this south track here, this north-south, will take you also around the campus. So you have numerous options to get around if you don't have a car, which is always a nice and easy thing to do if you don't have a car living here, since it is more urban style, so it is convenience for you. Then for locations, you are only minutes away from Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport. The light rail does take you from Tempe, the ASU area here, all the way to the light rail. It'll continue on to take you to downtown Phoenix too. You do have Tempe Town Lake right to the north, as well as Popico Park, which offers lots of different scenery, hiking, biking, and all kinds of outdoor trails. Shopping is also plentiful. You do have Tempe Marketplace, only minutes away from ASU campus. You do have Mill Avenue with all the shopping they have. Down to the south, you also have tons of different shopping options there. You have the other malls in Mesa, only about 10 to 15 minutes away. You're about 15 to 20 minutes away right up here to Old Town Scottsdale. About 15 to 20 minutes away over from Biltmore area right up here for shopping. Plus you have all the shopping and other amenities of downtown Phoenix. So that is some of the benefits of living right here in the ASU area. It is a great spot, especially if you are looking to rent or think about future renting. The properties here do have a lot of upside, being that they are a little bit older, and you can definitely do them up if you so choose, or if you don't want to, that is perfectly okay too. And then the rental options, being with how many businesses and students are coming in temporarily to the area, means great upside.
Well, thanks for joining us for the ASU portion of the Tempe vlog. Hopefully we showed you guys all the little ins and outs, but let us know also what your favorite part was, or if we missed anything out that you want to know more about.
Yeah, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. You have our contact information here. You can call us, you can email us, you can send us a text message. What did you say? You can send
You can send a carrier pigeon
carrier
too.
pigeon.
But,
I don't know if that'll work for you, but if you have one of those, feel free to send it to us.